I'm going to show you how you can create multiple blog posts per day if you wish. You could create hundreds of them depending on how much time you have for free using Zapier, Google Sheets, ChatGPT, and WordPress. Now, I will admit, depending on the amount of blog volume you are going to be doing, you may have to pay for a premium version of Zapier. We pay for their basic plan, which is like $20 a month roughly if you pay for the year. And you may also want a ChatGPT Pro subscription that I believe is also somewhere around $20 per month. But to test this out, you can try this method totally for free, and I'm going to break it down to you really quick here. First thing you're actually going to want to do is, like we said, just get into Zapier first and foremost. You'll see we have a bunch of different ones already set up here. I'm going to use our Rowlett blog creator tool for this example. So what you'll do is this will be blank when you first pull it up, and you will select Google Sheets as your main action that is going to start this sequence of events. From there, what you're actually going to need to do before you get ahead of yourself is you're going to go in to Google Sheets and actually create a document. Now, you can use ChatGPT to help kind of create this for you, which I definitely suggest. I do have custom GPTs for my business that help us come up with just different blog posts. This was just like a quick example. You can see here that we actually have different, sheets within our sheet for just every town that we're servicing. And of course, like, we're still very early on in setting this entire one up ourselves. I actually previously did a much more in-depth one that was just following all these different sheets, where now I'm consolidating this all into one Google Sheet that I can just bounce around different towns to. Again, just making it easier for AI agents and things that we're building. What you're going to want to do, assuming you already have some blog posts in here, if not, again, you can utilize ChatGPT if you wish, or, if you're just stuck on ChatGPT and need some help, you can set up a coaching call with me if you wish, or if you want me just to do it for you, whatever the case may be. Just reach out with the link in the description below. We can set up a call and figure out, where you need help and what, I could do for you. It's not a business of mine that I do or anything like that whatsoever. I've just had a lot of you guys asking specifically, how do we automate a bunch of the stuff that we do? So if for some reason this seems too complicated for you and you either want like my help in real time, we can set up a call for that. Or like I said, if you guys want me to help you set up automations and things like that, I'm open to that as well. But assuming you know how to use ChatGPT and just Google and all these other tools enough to come up with your blog titles, then you will just paste them in here. Once you label this column, write it or complete it, whatever the case may be, what you're going to want to actually do then is actually select your entire row here and do the insert option, and then you'll select drop down. And then whenever you're actually creating the drop down, you'll see here that you can give it a range. Now, we wanted to obviously include pretty much the entire B column, and then from there what we actually did was, of course, create the options yes or no. And then from here, what you will actually end up doing is simply just hitting yes on the specific blog post that you want this AI, not necessarily an agent, this isn't like a true agent technically speaking that we're setting up. I refer to it as an assistant because that's practically what this is. As soon as you hit yes on this, what will actually happen in Zapier is it will tell ChatGPT that, hey, this is the blog title that we're going to write about. And you'll see here we have this giant message here that we gave to ChatGPT as the blog writer, what model we're using, which is ChatGPT 4.0, which tends to be one of the better ones for blog writing. Key memory we like to, because again, we're creating a separate Zap in Zapier for every different town that we are targeting. Now, for you, this might be different. For me, I own a home service business, so in the Dallas, Texas area specifically. So what we want to do is actually create hyper local content around each suburb that we actually service. So for the memory key, I just put in there whichever sheet that that data is going to be pulling from. And then again, you also want to put those instructions in the assistant instructions as well. Temperature 0.7, 1.0, max tokens. You can play around with this. I find that 2000 is pretty good, especially when we're trying to have it type over 1,000 words or more in some cases for these blogs. But like I said, once you select yes, it's going to send that blog title to ChatGPT and saying, based on all these parameters that we gave you, go ahead and create a blog article for us about that. And then from there, once ChatGPT types all that up in the proper format that you want, this will actually go ahead and set it up into your WordPress. Now you have to connect your ChatGPT, connect your Google. I'm assuming you guys that are looking at doing this are, you know, savvy enough with technology to set all this up in Zapier in terms of connecting all of your accounts. And you'll still need to do that within WordPress as well. But once you get to this step, as you can see, the title, we're just making it the same title as the title of the blog from the Google Sheet. And then the content is the actual response. So that's going to be the entire blog post that ChatGPT came up with for you. And then there's some other things that you can edit in here. Like, do you want people to be able to comment on it? Do you want to be able to get pings, which are like backlinks for it? You know, what categories do you want it to be in? And then the most important thing is we want to have this entered in as a draft. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the video, I mentioned this is going to solve about 90% of your workflow. There's a little bit that you still have to do yourself on the back end, and that's where this comes into play. Now, technically speaking, you could say, go ahead and publish this immediately, and then I'll just come in and edit it whenever. I personally like to go ahead and set these as a draft, and then what I will do is about once a week, I'll just come in and hammer out a couple blog posts in terms of setting up whatever pictures I want. In some cases, I need to edit some of the internal links or backlinks if for some reason ChatGPT didn't get them put in right. But I like to spend usually anywhere between 2 to maybe 10 at the most minutes, just kind of fine tuning that article. Occasionally we need to delete some stuff or maybe put our own spin on a thing or two. Again, just little fine details to make this article as optimized for search engines as possible. But we like leaving that in draft status, and what I will actually go ahead and do to show you guys a real life example is I'm going to select yes on, let's see, we'll put how much does attic remediation cost in Rowlett, Texas, just as a random example. I'm gonna go ahead and select yes, and it'll take usually on average 1 to maybe 5 minutes at the most for this entire sequence to work itself out. So I'm gonna let it do its thing, and then I'm gonna come right back and show you guys the results. All right, so it took about 2.5 to 3 minutes to come up with this entire blog post, and as you can see here, we are actually in our drafts overall, and you can see we have 123. A lot of these are actually ones that we're not gonna be using. I just went crazy one time with ChatGPT when I first set this up like a year ago, like our first one, whenever, you know, ChatGPT and all these agents and all this started becoming, you know, super popular. I went crazy with it for a while, but we got it dialed in now to where it's a lot better. And let's just go ahead and take a look at what this actually looks like whenever we go in and edit. You can see here, it went ahead and created the entire post for us. What we have to do is we have to go ahead and just hit convert to blocks. Now, depending on what you are using, if you're not using WordPress, it'll probably be a little bit different for you, but a lot of you guys I know use WordPress like I do. And like I said, this is a very, very good start. Like, if we look at our overall statistics for the post, right at 1,000 words, just like we told it to. It did everything that we literally told it to. Now, I can see here where it didn't actually insert our link for us. So you can see where, like I said, it's not going to do every ounce of work that is needed, just start to finish. But just think, how long would it have taken you to come up with this entire article yourself, or even something very close to it? You know, it comes out with a FAQ as well, which obviously we use Rank Math to actually create our FAQ. So what I do from here is I just copy and paste this into our Rank Math block in terms of the Q&A. And like I said, you can still see where we have some internal links that we're actually gonna have to insert here ourselves, but it does make it very obvious where you're gonna need to do that. And then a lot of times whenever any external links are needed, that will actually be in there. So it is kind of interesting that it didn't do the internal links, but a lot of times it will include those. It will include the external links automatically, but not some of those internal links to other pages. So that is something to kind of keep an eye on, see if we can tweak it a little bit more. A lot of it is just tweaking the prompt within the ChatGPT part of Zapier. That way you can get that thing kind of dialed in just to make streamlining the entire process that much better for you. But like I said, just a little bit of tweaking that we'll do. We'll want to insert some pictures, of course, and make sure everything is right that we want to be right. Maybe delete some things, maybe add a thing or two. Overall, I'll probably put somewhere around 10 minutes into this entire blog post using Canva to create photos using ChatGPT as well. So like I said, something that would normally take me at least an hour or more, because I'm not somebody that's just a writer. I don't come up with 1,000+ word blog articles off the top of my head just at ease, like based on any title. out of the blue. I mean, this can literally, it has saved me over 30 hours a week or more in terms of blog creation. And then of course, in another video I'll go over with you guys in the near future, is how once we actually submit this blog post to be scheduled to run, we also have another automation that will then create a social media post for Facebook, our Google business profile, Twitter, LinkedIn, pretty much any type of social media platform that you can connect to. Like I said, I'll make a whole separate video for that for you guys. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe down below so you don't miss that video. But like I said, guys, this is so powerful. It only takes a few minutes to set up overall. Like I said, you can see where I have now started to just go through one by one and set up ones for all the different suburbs that we create, because the beauty of it is if you do the route that we were talking about doing, where you set all of these up under one sheet, then all you have to do from here is just duplicate this zap over and over and over, and just whenever you're actually editing which worksheet you want it to pull from, all you have to do is select the correct one, and then that's pretty much all you have to do. Now you do have to, I say that, but you do have to actually go in to ChatGPT and just kind of edit. Like for us, for example, we have to edit, you know, what town that we're talking about specifically. But you know, in terms of creating these, once you create your first automation for like your first town or your first product or whatever the case may be, all you essentially have to do from here is just copy and paste that zap and then just make some fine tweaks. And then from there, it's like we said, you know, a combination of that, and then obviously coming up with your blog pages. And this applies to much more than just blogs. You can do this for video content creation, photo creation. You know, if you're like a motivational speaker or something like that, you know, motivational quotes, you could do it for even just straight up service pages. If you need help speeding up, you know, your process of creating pages for your website in general, you can do that with this. Like there's so many opportunities that you can do with this automation overall. And like I said, if you guys need any assistance whatsoever setting that up, or you just want me to like do it for you, so to speak, there is a form down in the description box of my channel, I believe, that says like schedule a call or something like that. So just a quick Google form, and you can fill it out and we can get in touch, or you can reach out to me via email, which should be in my description box as well. But like I said, this isn't like a business for me that I do. This is just something that a lot of you guys have requested some video content on. For those of you that don't know me, like I said, I actually own a home service business, a pest control business specifically in the Dallas, Texas area. Prefer Pest Management. We've been in business for about 5 years now, and I just document my overall business journey for you guys. Anything that can help you guys, I'm all about, because I have to spend hundreds of hours per month, if not more, just diving into this stuff myself, because I did not come from any type of investors. You know, I have no investors. I didn't come from a, you know, background of just tons of money, so I have to learn how to do it myself. And then once my business makes enough money where I can train other people to do it and have them do it, then I do so. So if any of that interests you, and then like I said, if you want to keep up with the next video about how we take the blog process and then automate our social media posting side of everything, drop a comment first down below with a thumbs up. Let me know that you did watch to this point in the video, and then let me know, you know, what other videos that you would like me to do in regards to, you know, automating all this stuff. But I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. I've been meaning to get this video out for a while. It's probably gonna be super cut up because I didn't use a script or anything for this one, but hopefully you know, you guys take some value from it. And like I said, if you need any help, just let me know.